Hello there, welcome to Center Stand Mechanics. My name is Kyle, and today I'm going to be installing some hand guards on my wife's Versys 300X. And I've done numerous upgrades to this bike. I've added crash bars and some lights and switches for the lights and the GPS mount and a little air pressure monitor right here, and some side bags and a top bag and all kinds of goodies. And one of the last things I have to do is put the hand grips on, so I thought I'd shoot a little video on how that's done. And I've got my parts all laid out here on the table and the instructions, believe it or not, because you always got to read the instructions, right? Okay, so first one it tells me to take off is this side here, so I'll take two 10 millimeters. Very handy tool. And just back this off here. You take the nut off the bottom, and then you probably have to undo this. It says right in the instructions you don't need this one anymore because they supply another bolt that you use to mount the hand guards on with. So we'll take this off. We'll need the lever still though. Once we get this back out, it'll come right off. There, just like that. Okay. I'll just put this back on the bolt so we don't lose it. Okay. So it says this wants to put this little rubber bumper on here. So we'll stick that on there first. Just peel the back off. And it goes right here. Like so. Okay, step one complete. So you're going to want to put a little bit of grease right in here where it pivots. Let's put a little bit of grease on my finger. Put that on there. Like that. And then when the pivot bolt goes through, it'll be greased. I'm just going to wipe my finger off. And then put this down. Put this on, tighten this up. Now you don't have to go crazy tight because this is all, you know, cast aluminum in here and stuff. So you don't want to, you can easily strip the threads on it. So we'll go about that tight. Make sure it still moves. There you go. So you take your hand guard and you pop these little things in. They're like little washers with a collar on them. There you go, like that, and like that. And then take this, slide it on. Okay. Let me take it on. Allen head goes on top. And then you take your nut and your washer, and that holds the bottom. Try not to scratch the paint too much when you're doing this. down in a minute. And then you got the bottom nut to tighten up. There you go. You just give that a tug. You don't have to go crazy tight. You just break the plastic and stuff if you go too tight. So that's probably tight enough there, and I'll torque the top one. Just like that. There. There's one side done. Okay, so now we'll move on to the next side. You're lucky it's not too tight, because the new one's a little different. It's got a spacer, so I think that bolt will be down a little further. We'll see. Gosh, they just dropped out of there. Okay. I'll put a little gap grease in here. Put some on this shaft thing. We'll pivot. I'll clean it up after. There. Oh, this thing's really long. See how far I can crank it in by hand. Yeah, it's going quite a ways. That's an odd noise. I think it's venting. I think that's the fuel venting. Okay, I'll just wipe up some of my grease mess. Tighten that collar back on. Just gonna tighten that a little bit first. Tight. Put these little washers in with the collars, and then we got the spacer. It goes up in here, and you kind of gotta do everything all at once here. So I think feed the bottom hole on, right? There. Get this underneath there like that. There. And then we got the flat washer. Goes on first. And then we got the nut. Goes on. Second there. And then we got the Allen head bolt. Close that one's out. Okay. There we go. Just didn't want to reach in there the right way. Okay, you have to go crazy tight again. Just snug. Let's tighten up. And grab a 10mm, tighten up that bottom bolt, and then that's it. We're done. There. Not too tight, but tight. There you go. And that's how you do that. Have a look. Take a shot of that. There, it looks much better. Goes on there. Wouldn't you agree? Well, there you go, folks. That's how you do that. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you again soon. Center Stand Mechanics out.